Clutch, Book of Bad Decisions, much like doing this show. 15 tracks for 56 minutes. 12th studio album from the American hard rock band, released September 2018 via Weathermaker Music. Produced by Vance Powell, recorded at Sputnik Sound in Tennessee. 4 promo tracks have been released in Hot Bottom Feeder, In Walks Barbarella, How to Shake Hands, and Gimme the Keys. Taking the album number 16 in the US, number 13 in the UK, number 37, I think it is, here in Australia, or 57, either way. Also charting well across Europe. Brendan.
Clutch is a band that I know like a lot of people got a lot of time for and absolutely worship. For me, they've never done it for me.
They're a hit and miss band.
Yeah,
People either love them or they just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't understand what sets them apart from any other sort of dirty rock band, and that's something I always felt too. With stuff like this, I'm like, okay, sit down.
Have you seen them live?
No.
Do that.
Yeah. I'm listening for what it is. I want to like it because like so many people I know love this band. I'm listening to it and I'm going, no, it really doesn't do it for me, and neither did this. It's okay. Like I'm not going to sit here and absolutely shit can it. It's no Udo. But you know, it is, to me, it's just dirty rock and roll that doesn't stand out. And I feel like I'm missing out on something. Like someone's got to explain it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of love for this band, but just not in my house. If there's an album in their back catalogue that I should go back to, let me know what the fuck it is, because nothing I've ever heard from Clutch.
Psychic really Warfare was pretty good, man.
Last Tyrant was alright. Let's go back a few now. But
I'll have to check it out.
I enjoyed Psychic Warfare.
Okay.
That was cool.
But to me, this is the old dreaded Beige album. You know, it does nothing, and it's so fucking long. It just didn't end.
Yeah, some of these releases were really long. Like
in this review pool, there was a lot there.
Yeah.
3 songs too long on some of them. You know, it would have been a lot more impactful if they had it just not tried to put 80 minutes of music out. You know, for the fuck of it.
Because you can cram it onto a CD.
Yeah.
Not even anyone, it's just streamed.
Yeah. Well, I did like the production. Nice, dirty sound. I love the splashes of brass and piano and stuff to it. I thought it was really well done. But as an album for me, just sort of went straight through to the keeper. Nothing stuck. So 5 out of 10. The highlights were Book of Bad Decisions, In Walks Barbarella, and Vision Quest.
I actually don't mind this band. I'm not hugely over the top in love with the band, but it reminds me of Motorhead in terms of just straight ahead. Either you like it or you don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just not too much trickery in the studio. It's just guys plugging in, playing. I actually have seen this band live. And very entertaining.
Good live.
But the one thing that I loved on this album, and I haven't heard all their stuff, so I can't compare it to everything, but the energy on this album is through the roof.
Yeah.
It's like, are they playing to a click track? They can't possibly be playing, because it's just fucking on, and it goes, and it's, you feel it, and I was just like, yeah, this is great. It's not my favourite rock, but I really enjoyed it. You know, it's just a straight ahead rock album that, Give Me the Keys just hooks you right in. It's just like grabs you and just pulls you in. Yep. And if you like that song, then we're just going to take you for a ride. Pretty much that's what that song pretty much said. Yep. It's just raw, and you don't get that. I think that's what the appeal is. Everything's so laid and so production nowadays. You know, you think of a band like Primal Fear where it's sonically perfect, and that's where I like to hear my stuff. But when you get something like this that still sits well, recording wise, it's actually refreshing now. It's almost like hearing an Appetite for Destruction again for the first time. Yeah, which is against the grain to what is going on and what has been going on. And I think that's whether you like it or not is you know, it's where I sort of draw the comparison to Motorhead. I didn't write any songs down because there was nothing that really stood out where I've gone, wow, that's either really good or really bad. I just thought it was a solid album all the way through. And let's face it, they don't alter their style all that much. No. What you hear is what you get. But they do it really fucking well. That bluesy sort of dirty, almost Caius-esque rock element, about it, you know. Yep. 10 out of 10. I thought it was fantastic.
Nice.
You know?
Cool.
So, yeah.
I think part of the appeal to this band is the swing, the swagger, and the rockabilly aspect of what they do. There's a bit of a grassroots feel to this band, and that really has a knack for the
streets feel, which you don't get these days.
Yeah, not many bands can claim that, and these guys, I think, have still tapped into what the average person just wants to hear. Their last album went well with us. I was looking forward to this one for me personally, but also curious what the new panel would think of this one. It's rough and ready. It's got some cool swing and hit of rockabilly about it, with some intense lyrical content though. The lyrics on this were fucking sharp. It's one of the more unique albums of the year for mine.
Yeah.
Loads of swagger, and the deeper I listen to this, it's a deeper listen than Psychic Warfare. Psychic Warfare was a fun listen. This one, while it's straight ahead rock, it throws a few curveballs. There's a bit of soul in this one, and some other stuff. There's something a bit deeper about this. It's hard to quantify. You don't really know how to explain it, but if it hooks you, you're hooked. Like it's cool. The songs are good and diverse. Fantastic performances here with heaps of talent on display. But for me, where this really shone was in the lyrics. I love how they cut through and how observational it is. This is the kind of album that's the finger on the pulse. Like, we reviewed the OTEP album a few weeks back, and that was really aggressive, like really intense, and designed to really fucking drive home a point. This one's more about capturing how the ordinary person feels in today's society, as opposed to making a political statement. This is more about, this feels this way because of. And it's really observational and captures the tone of the average person, I think, in that. And that might be the wider appeal that some people click with or don't click with.
I know, personally for me, I don't want to hear anything political. I'm fucking over that. Like, it shits me, you know? Like, it fucking shits me a lot. And it's good that they're just sort of, here's my take on stuff.
It's more observational.
And I think that's refreshing as well, on top of their sound and what's going on, you know? It's still captured really well. It's a really good production. But it's still somehow dirty and almost like it could have been early 80s, but it's just got this massive mastering thing that sort of makes it current today.
It hasn't gone over the top on the polish side of things.
Nah, definitely not. Everything sits really well on it. So I thought it was very punchy, enjoyable.
I think the other thing that stands out with this band is because they've got their finger on the pulse a little bit, they haven't lost touch like bands like Pearl Jam have, for example. Pearl Jam have lost the whole... They were so angry and so in tune with people.
Never had it.
To some people they did. But they had anthems for a generation. Like it or not, they did. Whereas a band like this, they haven't lost that even with the success along the way.
You're doing so well until that last 10 seconds. You've just hurt me.
I'm not fucking done yet.
I'm going
to either hurt you more or you're going to love me more.
You just want to be kissed too.
Him first. The vocals are fantastically captured, and the little additions on this, brass sections, piano, that sort of stuff, that's really well presented. It adds something special to this release for mine. There's a whole lot of groove. This would be so much fun to see live. Not the heaviest or the most rocking thing out there. It does have plenty of that, but this is more of those ones that people can either rock out to or they can dance to, and that's another part of the appeal to this band.
You don't have to listen to it too much to get it.
Yeah.
Either you like it or you don't. You know,
if it clicks, it clicks. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Some good hooks, some great moments, perfect with live setting on this record as well. And there's some seriously great energy. It's fun, has a sense of humour about it, but also makes you stop and think for a minute, which is cool. Very well crafted, great track order, really ebbs and flows. It works well on repeat listens as well. This one may not grab you straight away. It's worth a time to persist with. There are some gems in here. It's not hard to get into unless you're Brendan. Not at all. It's one of those ones that once you settle in on it, it'll hook you in and you'll be taken away. If you're looking for a bit of retro rock that'll make you tap your toes real quick, then entertain you, make you think a little bit, Nick's over there. I don't know what he's doing over there. He's thumbing down.
He's on Team Brendan.
He's on Team Brendan. Okay, well, we're on the same team. So.
Yeah, that's a first.
I know. That's probably the first whole section. It's worth checking out. I love the way this closes with some real... The last track was a really dark moment on the album too. I thought that was really cool.
I was asleep by then.
Give me a number. I'll keep ringing you.
Yeah. 8.5 out of 10. How to Shake Hands, Lorelei, HB is in Control, Sonic Counselor, and Weird Times. Check it out for yourselves. Let us know what you think.